The real is back. Real is back. And that's a motherfucking fact, homie. You can put that shit on paper. I mean, you could really put that shit on paper. Niggas praying on ice downfall. Like ice ain't nice. Man, please. Please. I pity the fool. We getting down with the Carolina Panthers, my dude. And that's a fact. You can see it written all over my motherfucking hat. They trying to prey on Ice downfall, trying to stop his stream. Trying to cause technical difficulties. We say fuck them. We gonna still get this word out. I said we gonna still get this word out. Still up in this bitch, y'all. Still up in this bitch. Yes, sir. Stay lit. Already up in this bitch. I don't know why the fuck did the screen drop, man, before. I don't know what the fuck happened, y'all. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened, y'all. Oh my fucking god, man. Yo. Ah. Ah. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. You already know it's Iceup, you know who said it, man. Let's see. Alright, y'all, we gonna come back with the same thumbnail and all, man. Fuck all the dumb shit. Come out with the same thumbnail, everything the same.
I don't know why they keep playing with me, man. I don't know why they keep playing with me.
Man, y'all ready for this shit, man? Big Bean, where you at?
Big Bean, where you at? Big Bean, where you at? Send this nigga a request, man. Let's go, man. Back up in this bitch, man. Let's go. Stay lit. We up in here, man. We send this nigga goddamn Big Bean a goddamn request, man. See if you really bought that action. Yes, sir. You already know, homie. You already know. We on 5 minutes. This nigga goddamn being there. go, motherfucker. Let's go, Bean. Watch his ass gonna be in the game. I'm in the game. I'm in the game, Ice. Let me guess who you playing. Shit is pathetic, man. Shit is pathetic. Sorry, though. When I get started in the game, when I get started in the game, that's a wrap. So I came back. Salute First J. I came back. So you try to tell me, let you know when I'm ready. I came back. When I get started, hey, that's it. Let's go, homie. I ain't mean to say. I want Ohio goddamn dogs. That's who the fuck I want. Let's go, man. Alright, there you go. So we ain't about to goddamn waste some more time. We better go ahead and get straight to the ground. Straight to the ground. Let's go. Yes, sir. You already know, stay lit. Let's get it. Oh, wow, they done started my shit over? They done started this shit over. I was about to be in the league. It's alright. It's about to be in champions, I meant. Not elite. I was already in elite. It's about to be in champions. Hero. That's what it is. Hero. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go, man. It's how so you know who said it, man. Tap in, y'all. Tap the fuck in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
We ain't word, we ain't word, we ain't word. We ain't word.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Shifts by him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of...
She don't understand my ways.
Now 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Right back to Hubbard. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Young. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Yes, sir. You already know, stay lit.
Territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Young now.
Go away. There you go.
He threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Yeah, my mama made a hustler, but that alone I'm grateful. Gave me to the streets, so y'all thank you. That's real shit. My relationship with my mom was different. I sold drugs for her in school. Me and my mom did business.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now is 2nd and 10. Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Crack baby, God's greatest gift to a fiend. Mama gave you all the jewels from a pencil you bleed. A black queen sacrificed to raise a prince.
And he'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Too late. Too late. Too late.
Take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I'm the man in my hometown. I'm a hustler, and you underestimated your own chance.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Over 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burt sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Let's get it.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Let's get it.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching
Tony.
a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Hey, chat, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second, chat. 1 second. All right, chat. We back, man. We back, y'all. We back. Damn, yo, I shouldn't have lost that game. I shouldn't have lost that game. I had to take an important phone call, y'all. I had to take an important phone call. Hold up. Let's go, Big Bean. I think I saw Scan, too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. It's Ice. Up 84 in the fitted. Let's go. Man, where Ohio Dogs at? He talking about set some shit up through, you know what I'm saying? Through Fat Boy. Nah, bro, you know where I'm at. I got my own goddamn platform. You know where to find me. I'm trying to get it in. I can't believe I lost that game. But I should have known, though. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I was going to be getting a call. It is what it is, though.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
God say he's straight gutter. Let's go. Straight gutter. Let's go, man.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First play, and Young is going to throw it. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And what
Let's
way
go.
to do that? Give him quick throws when he get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
You come like this with the Panthers.
Young working out of the gun. Open here, Adam Thielen. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Young will set to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
Let's go.
And forcing the incompletion.
To the air once more, Young. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field.
Damn,
It was
Bryce.
a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can
Yes,
also
sir.
throw over your head.
You already know Pete
It'd
Tizzle.
be worse than the loss of yardage.
You
They
already
also
know.
lose the down, so now it's 3rd and long. Looking to
The
throw.
forgotten one. The forgotten one.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got
The one they love to hate.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle
Yes, sir.
at the Packers 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and
The
15.
forgotten one. The gym. I'm telling you, it's ice, baby. You better put it on paper. It's ice. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw, Young.
Ah, little bitch.
Intercepted.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, man. A little bit more.
By forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
Get out there.
He is
Get out there.
bounds, but not before he's
Let's
inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
All right, so you know who said it, baby.
A guy can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now a give, it's Hubbard going left. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he
We're going to take what they give us.
A pretty decent game.
Here's 2nd and 5.
That's right. We're going to take what they give us.
Here's Young. Buying time to his left.
Good shit, Bryce. We're going to take what they give us.
Looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them.
We're going to take what they give us.
Down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield now. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set. Yellow, line. Ready?
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to pick up the first down
We're going to
before
take
he's
what they give
tackled
us.
right at the 10. We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Young. Escaping the pressure right. Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
He did it again.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And he comes back with one complete. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Let's go.
Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
Mark my motherfucking words. My boys is going to make noise this year. My boys are going to make noise this year.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Yes, sir. You better write it down. Put it on paper. Put it on paper, Pete Simmons.
26-yard line just across the 25.
My boys going to make noise this year.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got Dobbs over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, Love.
Oh, yeah.
This complete to the tight end.
Good shot.
And they take it down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Dobbs goes in motion. To the air again. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Ready. Set. Love now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Ready. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Let's go. Here's a 2nd and 8. Ready. On play action. Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's go.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Down. Ready? To throw now. Here's Love.
There you go.
And this is
there you go.
Incomplete.
There you go.
The coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
And able to get this out to the 25. The The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Now Young. He is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return
Let's go.
to abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people losing equals passing the ball more, but I established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Slide through. Claws red. Ready?
Throwing. Love.
Wow. Right down the middle.
Complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Love, he's going to change the play here. Jacobs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. And give him 2 yards officially.
Forgotten one, man.
3rd and goal.
I think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Ice know what he can do. It
It
don't matter what nobody else thinks. Ice know what he
struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And it's a Packers touchdown.
I ran committed. That's my fault. I ran committed. Thought he was going to run it.
Taking the lead as they go right down the field.
Thought he was going to run
it. The opening drive of the second half.
You already know, Pete Tizzle.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was
ran
expecting run so much for that. They passed
my
it
fault.
to score it.
Shout out to Straight Gutter, man.
The head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4
Shout out
downs
to
here.
Straight
We're going to
Gutter.
go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Oh, shit.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
He's going to lose yardage here.
Nobody blocked.
Switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Let's go. Now Young. Under pressure, they got him again. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target.
God damn it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. That one complete to again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Here we go.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Ready?
Young. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
It'll be Young again. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here we go, first and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now Young. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This to tie things up in the final minute. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Black shot. Here we go. Blaster, 6.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Love wants to shift things around.
Ready. Steel, black. Drill, green. Hey, red. Rail, yellow. Set, go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Okay,
here's first and 10.
Come on, set, fury, yellow.
Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Down.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Mega. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Some bullshit, man. Bullshit. Bullshit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10. Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He finds his tight end, Heath. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
That one intercepted. And the Panthers will take over possession here at the 44.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, like, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard.
Yes, sir.
And he finds a little bit of space.
Yes, sir.
He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
They'll send him over to the left.
Ready?
On second down, Young. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. It is Logan Hall fighting his way in to bring his man down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike, on this side of the field. Nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Ready, ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
.52 blaster. Set, hut.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Let's go.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's into the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them.
Yes, sir.
And you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Baker going to give it to Irving. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 37 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Young to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
The motion man is Sanders.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Let's go now.
They'll go. Young. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A give. This is Irving. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, check white, set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. Finding space at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Ready up.
Second down and 8.
Ready, ready.
Here's Young to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one under intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Dang.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. It's Irving. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Jackson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To throw, Young. Now he takes off.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take
Let's
this
go.
one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Ready.
Young. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On 1st down is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted.
Let's go!
A pick 6 for the
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Let's get it.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Yes, sir. First day.
On play action, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches.
Ooh,
they go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Buccaneers first down. To throw is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. Now 2nd and inches. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
There you go.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael
Game
Jackson.
time.
And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game
time,
is
baby.
over. So it's over. It's a win for the
Let's
Panthers.
go.
They proved much the best in this
Clutch.
one. Get a solid
Get
performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory.
Let's go.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Yes, sir. First J. Yes, sir. Clap it up. Let's go.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone.
Yo, what bit Bean at? The fuck Bean at, man? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Hey, we here to stay tonight, baby. We here to stay. Don't matter how many views we got, how many people watching. We here to stay, baby.
In Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
Let's go.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
You finally ready now, man? Been sitting back watching me? Been sitting back watching. Like, okay, I get Ice an opportunity now since he got a dub. Nah, I'm fucking with you, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. The only smoking is gonna be on the blunt. That's the only smoking is gonna be. Mm-hmm. Get your best, homie. Get your best. Cause you're gonna need it.
You hate when I go with these phone calls.
Nah, you can go with whoever. You can go with whoever. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Stay lit. That's what I'm saying. That part. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, you the one that ain't ready. My shit say ready. You don't see my shit say ready? I'm ready. You gotta press X. Let's get it.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver.
Let's get it.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
That lady knew my heart was in it. Step on my side the day the FBI caught me slipping. Cause you know the ones that go the most hard be women. I used to watch a let dope boy stash in the house. I felt like one when I brought my first half in the house. I took that and broke it down to a fraction amount. Gave a loop she used to put food back in her mouth.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Look when you see face could be a mirror. Yeah, you really see yourself when you look at your kids. I turned out to be a hustler.
They'll rush here for the former Canadian track star, Super Hubbard, will take it. And he's going to be stopped on the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Let's go.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Crack baby, God's greatest gift to the fiend. Mama gave you all the tools from a pencil to bleed. A black queen sacrificed to raise a prince.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's able to find a
85.
Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
Only thing that man gave me was a size. Now I don't run for it with Hubbard. Government checks, pop hustling, sending weed to my mother in dress. I ain't know, and he ain't know that his son would be special. Thought that I'd be a loser, but I grew to be next. And it's similar, cause I got babies by my whole man. And I'm rich from the bricks that they rolled down. I'm the man in my hometown. I'm a hustler, and you underestimated your own chance.
Mama gave you tools to feed them. Mama taught you how to bring
They do indeed snap.
Mama
And they'll
taught you
try
how
and
to
throw.
pray and get the root of our
Fourth
evil.
and short, initially, you can tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hands quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away. He turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Slot man in motion left. Young to throw on first and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
When I was born, when mama could see it. When I was born, when mama could see it. I be very strategic.
Last play went the wrong way and sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this.
So be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SCFB, AOLG. I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me. I'm on the gram like confetti. Switch is ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into stepping. Catch up. 150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them on me and ready. Found out in the telly, selling the Yeti. Then I'm twirling your bitch like she is spaghetti. Heavy. Circle back and come and get this Kelly. In your ears too if you want a blue like belly. Lot of jetting, product betting. 9/11s. I know who's who with what's what. Papa heaven. Walk around and get your body traced trying to test me.
Approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, it is.
Let's go, Bean. Let's go.
The sideline past the 40. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. 8 of 18.
Run that shit back home.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd.
Let's go, homie.
Continue to mix in that run
You
game.
moving down that
and see if they
motherfucking
can
field,
finish
though,
off by
homie.
putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's right back.
Let's go, homie.
Nice job finding the
Let's go.
gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Here's him. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Niggas don't know nothing about that, man.
Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line, 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Young. And he will take this one across into the end zone.
Let's go.
Young, touchdown, Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike,
the world's a what?
The quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous.
The world is a
match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Why would I join them when I know that I can beat them now? They put their words on me, and they can see them now. That's probably why they keep on telling me I'm needed now. They try to balance me out while taking what they want from me. I spent too many years living too uncomfortably, making room for people who didn't like the labor, but wanted to spoil this great selfish behavior.
So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, Big Bean. Shit different around here. Shit different, homie.
Out of the gun.
Ooh, shit.
Brought in downfield by Sutton. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown.
Just let the song finish playing, man. God damn.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
You good, homie.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Let's go, man. Here we go. You happy now?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Motherfuckers watching, hey, this might be boring, but this winning formula, goddamn. We're going to ground and pound his ass.
There's a 3rd down and 4.
We're going to ground and pound his ass.
Come on, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young.
We're going to ground and pound his
Dangerous
ass.
When a play breaks down, a pickup of 18.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like
yes,
this.
Sir, P. Tizzle.
You have to keep him contained in the...
We're going to ground and pound him. No homo. Ground and pound his ass. Nah. No. My bad. No, sir. No homo.
Second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but not
it ain't pretty, but we're going to get the job goddamn done. We're going to get the job done. We're going to finish this motherfucker.
He's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good.
All these glitches and shit in the games we've been having. No, sir. We're going to finish this motherfucker.
Now Young.
We're going to finish this motherfucker. We're going to finish this motherfucker.
And he's in.
We're going to finish this shit.
Panthers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Big bang. Let's get it.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro helps to kick it away. On the return, here's Mims.
Here you go.
He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Haters. Salute Raiders. What's going on, brother? Let's go. Come here.
On first down.
Get him. Get that motherfucker.
And he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing. Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Motherfucking ass
You
shit.
can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the
Likewise,
coverage,
I can't wait for that college and that Madden to come out.
This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third and long.
Come on. Come on with it.
From the gun.
You motherfucker.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. A first down throw for Nix.
Come here.
And incomplete.
Next Thursday, college is out.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it.
Monday.
That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live
Monday,
game.
that shit come out. Word, say less.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They send the tight end in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10.
I knew he was going. I knew he was going there.
And he will get into the
He
end
was
zone.
going there.
Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
I knew
His
he was
second
going there.
catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
I knew he was
And
going
that
there.
is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point.
Last song.
He knocks it through. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on his return. First and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Sports without moving cautious, it almost cost us. We've been them niggas before the office, don't call your bosses. Them niggas sick to my stomach, just off the thought I'm nauseous. It came to me, ignore you
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Draymond Smith on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
Better build the ark, nigga, I'm about to flood it. And when the rookie spark, just know you had it coming. You knew you had it coming.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
I was in the chat.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24.
The university, the Springland University chat. He said, man, come on, man. You know that we don't have enough money to pay.
Oh, yeah?
So you just got
second down and 8.
Man. When we get enough money, man, we're going to come back. Yeah, man, that's all good, bro. I'm going to get it out of the mud.
Throwing is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton.
Why would that be?
Just got 5, man.
To each his own.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Okay.
You don't know what to do.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one caught.
I just know you better hold on to this ball because we doing a lot of hitting out here.
Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. To throw is Nix.
Ah, you're supposed to get over there.
Down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
Boy, you threw that shit out of desperation.
On through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up.
Oh, yeah, Ice ain't the same, though.
And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances
after 3 months, Ice
picking up
ain't the same.
down?
2nd down. Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Hits out there.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. to throw is Nix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead.
Man, this
now
game
it's up
is
to the
far
other
from
team
over,
to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
I'm gonna figure you out. I'm gonna figure you out, homie.
For
this game over with. I'm gonna figure you out. I'm gonna figure your ass out. Yes, sir. I'm gonna figure you out.
Is good. And the Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Fuck all that. I'm gonna figure you out.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's gonna send this one away.
Enough.
And no chance to
silence
this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man.
So
Let's go.
Come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Young.
Man, I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit you're saying.
And down he goes.
It's a very fine line, Mike, for a quarterback when he escapes the pocket is how long do I remain a passer and when do I turn into a runner? And you can see the quarterback kind of going back and forth here. And
man, come on, man. What the fuck going on, man?
To get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is
why would you think he would drop that?
The first down.
Why would you think he would drop that? Because we the Panthers, right?
They'll go. Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 13 yards and a big exhale.
They gonna respect us this year. Respect it. They gonna respect the Panthers this year. Hey, First J, if you in the chat, let them know.
Here to stay, and while some people say this is over aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hell no, sir.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Here's Young. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Broncos have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Yo, that man goddamn slid before that goddamn contact, but for some reason, Madden let these niggas goddamn Madden let these niggas goddamn have their way.
Jar the ball loose, and they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Hey, Madden let him have his way.
They'll come up here.
Madden let him have his way, man. I bet you gonna respect it though and goddamn run that ball. You ain't really gonna do nothing else with it. I know that's goddamn right. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right, motherfucker. I know that's right. I know that's right.
Okay.
They send Sutton in motion.
He trying to really play me. This guy really trying to play me.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A throw on
yeah, get your ass out of the bank. You better.
Pick up of the 11 yards on that.
Good shit.
First down, Broncos.
Let's go.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Got it into the hands of Mims.
I feel it. I feel it.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go. Let's go, man. I said I feel it. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
Quick.
He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman.
Let's go.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Okay. You keep talking, I'm gonna get this motherfucking pick. About to get this motherfucking pick.
Second down throw for Nix.
This pick of this motherfucker. Hey, stop playing with me, man.
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't
Let's go.
deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do
Stop playing with me, man. Hey, you got the lead. You got the lead. You better act constructive. You better act constructive with that motherfucking lead, homie. Don't play around with it.
To work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover?
Don't play around with it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
I committed inside again.
And he's got another one. Portland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game.
Shut out my boy Bo Nix, man. Shut out my boy Bo Nix, man.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point.
I gave y'all niggas 3 months.
His kick is good. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
You ain't did a goddamn thing. I beat myself. I beat myself. I beat my motherfucking self, man. You ain't did a goddamn thing. Talking about some goddamn 3 months. You could have stayed them goddamn 3 months away. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna send this one away.
I gotta beat you 2 times.
Yeah,
On the return,
I know
here
it.
comes
I hear you.
Blackshear. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
all from fluke ass mistakes. That's how you beat me. All from fluke mistakes.
This is 1st and 10.
Committing to the wrong fucking, you know what I'm saying? Taking a gamble. I just need to stay conservative. Stay conservative. Ice, just stay conservative a bit. You could be aggressive, but just, you know what I mean? You gotta stay conservative at some point.
Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into
the
drops.
That's all.
Just nowhere for that back.
I beat myself.
A 2nd down throw for Young.
Yeah, nigga.
A throw on the move is caught.
I got it. I got you.
Crowd noise
got
rises.
You.
Big play here.
Got
3rd
you,
and 1. From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful.
Hey, man, run that shit back, man.
Defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to sprint.
Hey, run this shit back. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Run this shit back. Run that shit back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Run that shit back. Run that shit back, Big B. Run that shit back. Run that shit back, homie. Run that shit back. Run that shit back. Run that shit back. Run that shit back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's ball, homie. I'm staying with Carolina. Staying with Carolina, baby. Press X. Press X, homie, because I'm ready.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Rob, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome everybody to Lumen Field here in Seattle.
Salute the mail, homie.
Shut the fuck up! This one going. And we're underway from
the
Seattle.
Fuck is you talking about?
Bayless Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Let's go. I might fuck with that 2K PT. I might fuck with it. Boy, hey, listen. You don't want it in that 2K, boy. Boy, you don't want it in that 2K. You don't want it in that 2K. You do not want it in that 2K. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah, you better goddamn say that. Hey, Madden to the rescue, goddamn it. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you don't want to see me in that 2K. Yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
We good.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door on a bigger gap in the future.
They send Jones left. Out of the gun, Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On 3rd down, it's Young. It's cut along the left sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And they make the stop just at about the 37-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate,
Stewart was good, homie.
Today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They're going for it. Young getting out to his left. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Go.
What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure or get that 1st down anyway.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off later in the game.
Complete over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hubbard dish up the gut. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, he got a head.
Complete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
He got a head, man.
So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
You're going to miss that.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Sharing at fourth down now. The Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. It's from the left edge, 33 yards.
Let's go. Let's go. It don't matter. Points is points, homie.
And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Nah, I mean,
let's
get it. Points is points. Numbers don't lie. Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. Let's go. Here we go. Whatever it takes.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Avery Williams on the return.
Let's go. Let's go, homeboy. Let's go.
And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. But we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's a give to Hubbard.
Got him.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run.
South Carolina, stand the fuck up. Let's go.
On second down, it's Hubbard.
First down, baby. Yeah.
But it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Carolina, baby. Remember that logo.
Shotgun snap out of Young. Pass it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. pushed out of the pocket.
Let's go, baby. Here we go. Remember the logo, baby. Let's go. But little do they know, some like to call it the watch.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point.
Even though it's not my favorite, I know you hate it.
Going after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix out 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Let's get it, baby. That's that. Yeah, that's that shit for now. And then.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting the tight end in motion. Another try following the sack. Got a man. It's London.
Let's go. Woo, my God.
Punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 3rd down, it's Penix.
Ah, come on. Where y'all at? Come on.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, it starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the
Yeah, we about to cut it off. We about to cut it off. We about to cut it off. We just wanted to vibe. We just wanted to vibe, man. Set the tone. And just my music. This ain't just any music. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Let's get it, man. Now you finally got up on the board. Now you want to let your sentiments speak. Yeah. Now you want to speak.
On the return, here's Jones.
I know it. Here we
This
go.
return makes it up to the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off.
Go.
And this one's brought to a
We'll
halt
take
at
it.
the 36-yard line.
We'll take it all the way.
That brings us to halftime.
We'll
We'll get
all
a
the
break
way
as our
where we
teams
supposed
make
to.
their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
I know.
Well, that first half
I knew
certainly
halftime was
an
right around the
interesting
corner.
one.
That's
Scott
why I
Brock
said
here
we're going
with
to take
you
it goddamn
as we get back and see what the
far as
second
we can.
half has in store for us.
We good.
Now
You
Pinheiro
know
on
what
to
the
handle the
dynamic
kickoff.
is. You see it.
On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
All right, let's go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Let him start running downhill.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Penix working from the gun. Throw reeled in by London. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Penix here from the gun.
Get him.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Has him on the quick hitter.
Wow.
They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Falcons will have a first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, they're under Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Working quickly here. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Come here.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Young Hui-Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. From 37 yards in the right hash.
He said, I'm going to kick it.
Down the heart of the lane, and it's good.
I know you goddamn will kick it. Shit. I know. You got to take something down there.
Right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there. You're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
You good, honey. You good. Hey, this is different ice. Different ice. Ain't the same ice. Different ice.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Cut. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles,
just what I'm talking about. You get to play a full fucking game.
Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hubbard again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Panthers pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Come on. Well, we taking our motherfucking time. You know what the fuck we doing?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Because we're going to win this fucking game.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now.
What you mean for what?
Time rolling right. He takes
what the hell we doing?
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw it.
Ooh.
Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. That one gains 7.
I'm going to nickel and dime your ass all the way to that fucking end zone.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right.
Got him.
For big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Smith red. Check pink.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
To the outside.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They run again with Hubbard. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 10 cycles.
I know you're going to throw it to me.
Come on, 30.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the
G
first as they touch him down.
motherfucking G.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
You really running the clock out to keep a field goal?
You goddamn right, motherfucker.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Goddamn right, motherfucker.
This game now resting on
With
the
the
attack of
Panthers.
Eddie Pinheiro. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer
With
to
the
close
Panthers.
this one out. The
Play with
entire
me.
game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is
Fucking
good.
play with me, man.
And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So
Let's
after
go.
some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline
Fucking
the
play
penalty.
with me, man.
So the Panthers pick up the win here. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end. But they still
thought this
managed to
was
set the
king,
field goal, and he
man.
executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long,
Playing on
everybody.
with Ice Name.
The Panthers are winners.
Playing with
as we
Ice
say
Name.
So long from Seattle.
You niggas is gonna learn. Ain't shit sweet here. Ain't shit sweet here. Yeah, Perk, go ahead and document. Let's go. We'll be right back with some more action. You are now rocking with yours truly, man. Iceup80 motherfucking 4. It's Ice, so you know who the fuck said it. Fuck we doing, man. Bit Bean came and got put on the link. Be right back, y'all. Let's get it. Big Bean out the way. Who next? Big Bean is out the way. Who next? Who next? Big Bean out the way. Who next?
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there
go.
at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone. So all the way up to the 40-yard line. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run.
Let's go.
All right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage. They're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on.
Let's go.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now here's Young. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Ready.
To throw, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage is in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll roll him out right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost make...
Oh, Young loses it.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He tried to buy some
Y'all seen that?
Right.
I had somebody wide the fuck open.
Out of the pocket. What's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge on that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hand off here for P. Ryan.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Third down and 13. Now Mahomes. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. That's going to be intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco once more. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. Pacheco. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Young to throw it. That one complete to again. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go, back.
Young now. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8. To the air once more, Young. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd down and 3. Here is Young. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mahomes now to throw. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
43, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'm out, y'all.
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got...